To the point I can't even use a tablet. Wow.
Broke your tablet.
And we're back. Sorry about that internet problem. What were we on anyway? We were on free drive-in movie nights to kick off in Queens. So yeah, the drive-ins were not on the map for people until they got the idea for during social distancing. But they still shut us down, knowing the Palm Springs will let us reopen, knowing the mayor said it was okay.
Like I said, like I feel if you followed specific rules, right? Like stay in your car, bring your own food and drink.
Well, we did, but they're on the thing of essential businesses at the time.
I mean, speaking of mental health, like that sounds like an essential business.
Entertainment.
Considering the situation, like that's the whole reason we have entertainment in the first place.
Yeah, we played old movies and stuff like that, and we had basically whatever the movie company would give us. That's what we had. Our next viral news is Marvel unveils slate of upcoming movies through 2023 following the coronavirus delays. So basically they showed us a Phase 4 trailer, which has everything coming out to 2023. Mm-hmm. Like the first one's Black Widow, then the Ten Rings guy, then Eternals, Spider-Man for this year. So Spider-Man comes out in December.
Oh, you're talking about actual films?
Yep, Spider-Man and No Way Home, whatever, comes out this December. And Black Widow is supposed to come out last May. It's coming out on my birthday.
It's No Way Home. Wasn't the last one Far From Home? No, this one's No Way Home.
Because they know he's Peter Parker. Snitch ass Mysterio
told everybody he's Peter Parker. Peter Porker.
And you just... I don't know why. What's going on? Do you know how to use it?
I don't think patronizing me on.
You're right. I'm so
live,
sorry. That would, that's not nice. You're right.
You know, but that's yeah,
how are we still on that screen?
I don't know. Don't ask. Just go with the show.
Okay. So yeah, and Marvel's next phase is finally coming out. They're starting to film again. One of the things is that they had to rewrite Wanda, what's it called, Doctor Strange in the next Doctor Strange movie because he wasn't in WandaVision. Right. He was supposed to be, but he got cut out.
Because of COVID or whatever.
Because of COVID, yeah. Same thing with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Basically, the plot was supposed to be they're supposed to release a virus, and they kind of got hit too close to home.
So they canceled that shit.
So they filmed around it.
Remember, it was like Spider-Man with
the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
You're supposed to catch a helicopter between it. Our last news headline for this morning. UFO sighting on the rise. Florida man describes what he caught on his security camera.
What did he catch on his...
A UFO. After a night of mushrooms. No.
After a night of shrooms, he caught UFOs.
Apparently he caught an unidentified object on his security camera. So aliens are visiting Central Florida.
That term UFOs used so loosely.
Unidentified flying. If you don't know what it is, it's unidentified.
Right. Could be God. Could be anything. You don't fucking know.
They have a what's it called too? SFO, submerged. No, a USO, under submerged object, unidentified submerged object. That means it's underwater.
One of those, right?
Yeah, that one. USO.
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 No
USO. And that's what we got for viral news.
Bow, 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 bow.
Next is China West cooking. We had fried chicken, but instead of breading, we had onion. What was it called?
It was basically like Funyuns, crushed up and.
I thought it was onions crushed up.
French onions.
Oh, okay, French onions, Funyuns. Oh, that makes sense.
Basically Funyuns. Spread across the top with the, of course, mashed potatoes and your cream of mushroom soup.
That was good.
You know, drizzled across the top. It's basically something she just threw together, created.
Yeah, I don't have a recipe to share with you guys.
Yeah, because there wasn't one. She just
said she winged it.
It was delicious.
Trying DJ and the wife's cooking.
Yeah, I did all the prep work.
He prepped it. That's all right.
Yeah.
He said teamwork made the dream work.
Cut the chickens and
it was good.
Cut the mashed potatoes.
But you're right. We should have had a one instead of two.
I felt a little too full after.
The mashed potatoes and everything filled it up with the green beans.
Part of the problem is like when I go to bed hungry, I'm angry and then I sleep eat.
Yeah, you say that, but then when you're too full, then you have to go lay down and stuff like that. Like you feel bloated. Yeah, like you're gonna puke if you go do something extracurricular. Going down the stairs, you know.
That's why I don't go downstairs.
All right, our topics for today is mental health and self-care. We're going to dabble in that. Many people across America and the world suffer from mental illness. And we want you guys to be aware.
Be aware of your suffrage.
It's very important for self-care. You need to take time to take care of yourself.
I just play Apex.
Is that that's fine.
I think I don't know if it's.
Remember the study they did in the 90s saying that video games are corrupt minds and it was no good and a waste of time, and now we have esports. But
that's not what the study actually revealed afterwards.
Joe Rogan's like, it's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
But we got esports that, what's it called, won $1 million playing Fortnite. Great hand-eye coordination when you play video games.
Right.
Stress reliever.
If you're good.
If you're good, yeah. Well, you just pop in Grand Theft Auto and shoot the whole fucking place up. Like,
I don't know. It like I said, video games for me is, calming.
I like them because I feel accomplished sometimes, because games like Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto, even Dragon Ball Z, they have quests and things that you have to accomplish.
Well, the mental awareness is a difficult thing that I struggle with in life, being able to
be aware.
Well, express myself so much.
That's true.
As,
your thoughts are not like everyone else's thoughts.
Right. My brain doesn't work the way that everyone.
But I don't think everyone's brain works the same.
Well, no, no two people are alike. That's what makes us all unique.
He said you suck.
But I don't.
And TJ's translations.
I don't talk about, normally I'm not at a loss for words. right? Like if we have another conversation, I have plenty of words to say.
I have some episodes.
But this type of thing makes me uncomfortable. You know,
Oh,
I don't normally
okay.
talk about that type of stuff. I was taught to soldier on.
What I don't understand. You can still soldier on and still express yourself quietly if you want to.
No, I was,
Well, hey, you know, like I always tell people, like for my ability to see connections between people or through them is when they sigh. Because you take down your wall. You go through a rough day. Maybe you can't even tell DJ went through a rough day. He always holds it together, and he sits down, lights a cigarette, and just like, holy shit, he went through something. You want to talk about? No.
no, thank you. No.
For me, it's the same thing, but then you're gonna call me a little bitch because I need to cry. It's a thing I need to do. If I start getting irritated lately and upset and depressed-ish, I learned that I need to cry to let it out.
Some people just need a good cry, man.
Like yesterday, I had a good cry
I don't know.
at work.
And
I know I need a good cry because, you know, once it starts, it's like you can't stop. Like, so I watched the trailer for something I knew was going to make me cry. And it just came out. I'm like, oh, I feel better. But don't do it in front of DJ. He gets really upset and fucking... I knew I needed to cry. When we were watching that movie the other day that you went outside for a cigarette, the one with the family on Netflix. No, you laughed and me and your wife like teared up a little bit at the scene. He's like, is he in here? Is he? Oh, he's outside. Okay. Let's load that real quick. It was about the dad and the daughter and the love for each other. It was just beautiful.
Oh, it's not that. I was just feel like such a monster.
You yelled at me that day. Like, it was such a beautiful scene.
Nobody can cry around DJ.
Well, for me, it's because I like...
Terrible hard ass.
I want to do filmmaking.
Doesn't want
So
any
with-
emotion.
No, with filmmaking, you have to have emotion. You gotta get that scene right. You know what I'm saying? As a director, you want to feel them. Like, so I get into movies like that. I'm like, yeah, it made me feel something. Like you and me, Moss. Right? Like, they took the meatballs when you're angry. Motherfuckers taking people's meatballs.
Terribly taking people's meatballs.
It made you feel something, though, didn't it? So, for self-care, you like to play video games and express yourself differently.
You've been good these past couple of weeks about...
I got other topics, too. We just didn't get there yet.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I've been struggling with these past couple of weeks' topics. Normally,
Last week, you came up with the damn topic.
I know. It's still...
It was to move on. Carry on.
I don't know. In this type of stuff, you have to talk about yourself and
Well, people deal with things differently, yeah. Sorry. I do that a lot, guys.
he goddamn does.
I do.
As soon as I start talking, it's like, oh.
I want attention.
Let me say what he was trying to say. No, I don't remember.
Remember.
It's what you deserve. Because I'm a terrible person.
You're punishing the people, not me.
No, but it's difficult, to cater to other people's needs, right? Like with my wife, when she gets upset, it's hard for me to understand what she needs and give it to her. Like if she just needs to be held, if she just needs to be, told, hey, it'll be fine, I'm not good with that type of stuff.
Doesn't have to do with love language or something?
I mean, it's called being a human, but...
Well, no, I mean, the different love languages to reciprocate love. Like, some people can be financial, or touch, or time, or acts of service.
Acts of service? That just sounds naughty.
Meaning, because you do the dishes, it's the little things that make them appreciate you.
Well... That, and I feel like it's kind of that, right? Especially with the dishes. Like, the dishes is a sore subject, right? If I didn't do them, they wouldn't get done, right? Because, like, that's the thing. Like You don't give a fuck about any dishes. You just see dishes. They're there. Like, all right, DJ will
Well,
do them eventually.
if it was a couple days, I think I would do them. Like,
I don't think so.
I
really don't. I feel like.
Oh wow.
I feel like because it's happened, right?
No.
Yes, it has.
I'm talking about more than a day.
No. 2 or 3 days where I haven't done the dishes at all.
If I'm at work, I can't.
And then it's like.
I don't know what are new dishes. That's the thing. See,
I've had Kim get mad at me before because I haven't done the dishes. It's like, how am I supposed to cook you dinner? You want dinner? Do dishes, like, you know. But I feel like certain things is like if I didn't do them, they just wouldn't get done.
They would.
I don't think so. Next week I'm gonna do a test. I'm not doing nothing.
I wouldn't do that, sir. People get upset.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't know how my mental health's gonna be next week. I do my own stuff. I fall asleep randomly, like.
Or then like you've learned new tricks. You know. Oh, what? You play out of Dad's playbook. Right. You know exactly what I'm talking about too, because you've heard Tom say it to him. And then I felt like Tom when I had to say it to you. I'm like, no, this is not the conversation I will be having. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But
no.
Anyways, it is important for you guys, anybody, to take care of yourself. And you're not alone. There's a lot of people out here that struggle with the same things every day. And like DJ was talking about, it's hard to cope with other people because you don't see their problems sometimes not as important. And you shouldn't be upset about that. Compared to other people's problems who have been through something who think it's important and other people don't either. Like, it's just one of those
dying in the
priority things. Like, I stubbed my toe, or I went to the mailbox today and there was no mail, and you start crying, and DJ be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
thank God there was no bills. Shut up.
Or, like, what I like to call is survival mode as the DJ. Like, when a problem presents itself, it's like, all right, how do we solve the problem? All right, let's man up. Let's fucking do this. We gotta do A plus B, and we gotta get to C. Okay, there's nothing around it. We gotta do it. There's no point in complaining about it.
You just break the internet again?
No. So yes, remember to take time out of your day or week or month. Take a vacation, read a book, whatever makes you happy to relax or whatever it is you should do. And don't let other people try to affect you from doing that either. Don't be like, oh, why are you gonna go do that? Like, 'cause I need to.
Right. You know, if it's work stress, you've got to find your small moments to try to cope and relax.
Yeah. Balance it out. Try not to bring your work home with you.
Stressed at work. Fuck, I got to relax up here a little bit, do something. You know, party hard, throw up all over the kitchen, do whatever it is.
Who the hell, what?
Do whatever it is.
Pet the dog.
Right, pet the dog.
Pet the dog. It's the little things.
Nice if you could walk the dog. But
get a hobby.
Get a fucking hobby.
Play video games, start podcasts.
Like doing dishes. Doing dishes is really soothing sometimes. Right? Like when I'm stressed, everyone's really pissed off.
Oh, we hear you.
I will do the dishes.
She's like, he's doing them early. He's mad. I was like, maybe he doesn't want to do them tomorrow. And there's not that much.
Right. Then there's less for me to. It's always like blah blah anger pain dishes.
Pain dishes.
That's just how
your brain works.
My life is. It's just pissed off at things, or doing the dishes.
But you're not alone out there. There's plenty of people to talk to. You just gotta find that person you trust. Who's not gonna be like, oh, you're sad, fuck off. I
don't trust none of y'all.
Hey, that's fine. You can talk to Sonya if you want. Like,
I definitely don't tell Sonya things.
TJ, you got this. You
Sonya,
can do it.
Right? Sonya would be like, stop being a little bitch, D. Tighten up.
That's Bob.
That's Bob, too.
It's called being an adult. Fucking deal with it.
That's where Sonya gets it from.
It's called being an adult.
Okay.
Our next topic is something TJ's excited about. Apex Legends Season 9 drops today, huh? And they changed everything.
Yeah. An hour and 10 minutes.
That or 2 o'clock. I don't know if they go by daylight savings.
You know, the worst part is like, if the 27 gig download has nothing to do with the new season.
It's another download.
So there'll be another download.
I'd be pissed. We're not playing. I don't need 140 fucking gig fucking game. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, but they did change everything. If you lost last week's episode on current events, we go. If you watch last week's episode, current events, DJ goes into detail what's going on with the game.
Or about some of the things, the permanent new white shield and
stuff like that. What is it? Permanent white?
Yeah, every time you drop now.
Yeah, we had that. I thought. Oh no, if you shot.
That was.
Then you can get the white.
Right now, you start out with white. Everybody starts out with white shields.
They took away Lifeline's shielding for the.
Right, but apparently she can now pick up 2 people with the drone at once.
That's good. You got a new character, Valkyrie, which can fly you away, which should be great.
Jump in the chief lift. Yeah.
And just poof, and then fly away.
Yeah, my
escape route.
Escapes are gonna be.
It's like having Lifeline with you, like a zip line, but you get to fly now.
I did it the other match or a while ago, playing with Bob and Sonya. I saved them both, and then I won.
Oh yeah, the Kraber shot.
The Kraber shot, yeah.
The guy that jumped into the bullet.
Jumped right into the bullet.
Probably deleted his game.
He was sliding down healing, thinking he had.
He was almost to the ring.
Yeah, almost made it, and then he got a bullet to the face.
They don't bring the Kraber out enough. It's like.
No, I don't get it.
I think it had to be the last drop package. And it's like, why am I going to use a sniper in the last drop package?
This close range, right?
Yeah, so the fucking ring's this big. What am I going to do with the fucking Kraber?
I mean,
and now the triple take is now a legendary weapon.
Oh, Sonny's back. Sorry, Sonny, we had technical difficulties.
King of the gateways.
King of the gateways, yeah.
She's saying you're the bridge master.
Oh no, she said king of the getaways.
Oh yeah. Especially with Octane. Octane and Pathfinder, you're gone.
No, I think the best.
And Loba.
I think my favorite one's got to be the Gibraltar getaway.
Oh yeah, the one you saved.
That I pulled off. Yeah.
He got into a car and he left. I've seen some pretty good getaways with fucking Octane. You ran into a whole fucking people fighting each other.
Yeah, I grabbed them under a team the other day. Like, Wraith looked at me, shot me. I went back down, healed, came back up, got her, got Bob, and then hit a jump pad and was gone. Just like I was never there.
I remember the one we were fighting a team, and there was a portal and a jump pad, and we kept jumping through the portal back and forth on the other side. And this one team, and then I was hurt, and I jumped backwards to you to heal.
Oh man, to me the getaways are fun. Like
you did so much when you played with Octane. I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, running right into the hallway of fucking Killzone or whatever the fucking in King's Canyon.
Grab you while somebody's looting
but
your box.
But in the hallway of the fucking firefight, slid underneath someone, grabbed the person, ran out the other door, like gone. Got shot once, like ugh, shit.
Dodging bullets, unless what gets me.
Unless
killed,
you have your broken controller and you just stop running. And you're like, oh, what the fuck?
That hasn't been that.
Or when you're like Loba and you go, oh, bye.
And it doesn't work.
What the fuck.
Yeah.
Or you try to grab something with the zip line, it doesn't grab. Or you get stuck and you swing.
It has its up and downs. You can't be perfect every time.
Oh, you threw your jump pad and you ran past it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Just talking about all my downfalls. Damn.
But so the new season comes out today, and most likely if we do play today, which that's the goal, we will review it tomorrow on tomorrow's episode of the 3 versus 3, the new character, the bow.
We gotta play 3v3s today.
You didn't want to play 3v3?
No, I was thinking I was gonna wait a couple of months. When people don't want to play that shit no more.
You do that every time, huh? You don't want to do it play against the tryhards. You said it would make us play better.
Make me play better? I don't know about you.
See, this is why we don't want to play anymore like this. No positive reinforcement.
Sonya's positive reinforcement.
You're like,
I'm the truth.
We'll get all the kills and you say we're still trash. We're dog water.
Dog water, garbage.
You stole all my kills. Like, DJ, you don't have any points.
Week old birthday cake.
Ew.
It is gross, right?
That is gross.
All hard.
Okay, we're done.
Not tasty.
Our next subject is Star Wars, because it is May the 4th be with you.
What about Star Wars?
Hot Shot first.
So there's 9 movies now?
9. Yes, the Skywalker.
No, there's more than that.
No, 9. Well, not including the independent ones. There's a Skywalker.
5, 6, and 7. No.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2.
4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so 4, 5, and 6 were the first ones.
Correct. And
then 1, 2, and 3.
And then 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
And 7, 8.
Then we had a Rogue One, Mandalorian.
I thought
and
Rogue One was
Han Solo, a solo movie.
That's just too many Star Wars movies.
And then we had the Mandalorian.
I did enjoy the Mandalorian.
Both seasons. He gave us Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, and Ahsoka was.
Yep.
Ahsoka was back.
And what's his name came back?
Which Ahsoka was played by the girl from Men in Black 2.
Yes. Also, she was also in Clerks 2. And Rent.
That's right.
And Rent. She's an upcoming star.
Yeah, she's good.
Yep, and then we had, what did you say, Boba Fett? One of the Fats came back? We thought that died in the sand pit?
Boba Fett. Yeah.
The son of the clone. Oh yeah, no, the other guy, he's not
Jango Fett was the original.
Yeah, so Boba Fett, because that guy got his head cut off by Mace Windu.
Boba Fett.
He got his head cut off.
He's not big. Right? He's not me.
Oh, yeah.
If it was me, it'd be Boba Fett.
So what do we know about Star Wars? We know that the counselor, the Jedi Council were a bunch of fucking bitches who don't believe people, try to belittle people, uses people. Come on, the first...
You're just angry at the Jedi Council?
The first episode, he finds Anakin, tells him that he fought a Sith, and they go, nope, impossible. Like, he's a fucking liar. He's also on the council. He's a Jedi Master. He taught them after he died how to use a Force Ghost, for God's sakes. And you didn't believe that he fought a fucking Sith? And then fucking Obi-Wan telling them that he's going to train Anakin regardless of what they say. And in the second movie, he keeps telling Anakin that we have to believe the council and follow their directions. And all they became was body. And again, in the first one, they came back saying that Naboo was under attack. And they're like, well, we need proof. That's why you sent me.
Is this a lot like when you
they set up Anakin to fail.
Like when Amy told Sheldon that what was it? Indiana Jones was just in the way.
In the way?
Basically, she told him, she's like, if Indiana Jones wasn't there, it still would have happened exactly like.
Oh wow!
Exactly like the movie happened. They could have took Indy out and nothing would have changed.
Man, that's fucked up, bro.
You know.
He was pissed.
I'm just saying.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Star Wars, the first beginning, they forgot. Apparently, the Force was clouded. They decided to be into politics. Mace Windu used Anakin to spy on the Chancellor.
No, it's a movie, right?
Yeah, and
I was letting you know. You're getting very angry about at the time, a children's movie.
Star Wars was not a child's.
I mean, kind of.
You want to watch the cartoon that they had with R2-D2 and fucking C-3PO?
You know.
Well, some of us are Star Wars fans.
I mean, I've seen all the Star Wars. I liked.
You like the newer ones?
Some of it.
Your whole computer just shut off.
Yeah, I think it did. I touched it in like 2 minutes. It's a good thing everything's running through yours.
Thank God, right?
Thank God, right?
So did you like the newer ones with Ren and all them compared to the Skywalker? Like, was the storyline better, or we just like the Easter eggs?
I thought that upside down cross lightsaber was stupid.
Oh, what's his name's?
Yeah, like, and if you pay attention, I'm pretty sure I've seen it cut him like twice. He'd have died.
It would have to, right? Cut his hand.
You know. Well, just like when some of the movements.
I don't know, but he got beat by a girl. Like they made fun of him. It's like you trained with Obi-Wan. Not Obi-Wan. You trained with Luke Skywalker in the Force, plus a Sith Lord. And this girl who never picked up a lightsaber came and beat your ass. Like...
See, back to that sexist shit again. Just because she was a woman
doesn't... It doesn't matter. This person came up with no lightsaber training and beat your ass. And then you're like, I'm going to be in love with her.
I'm just saying though, like you don't. God damn this thing!
I don't know, but the rebels give up easily. Like, the Ewoks killed the Empire, and then less than 30 years later, they got taken over again by the One. Like,
see, now that's some shit to say. You got killed by some teddy bears, right? Like,
they won.
Like, let me tell you something. As a Sith Lord or a fucking, you know,
you're a whole empire, and you got taken down.
Like, if I'm Darth Vader, right? I'm sitting there. And they're like, "Oh, your army of walkers and whatever were
clones,
stormtroopers. They were defeated by teddy bears.
And no wonder he committed suicide.
They were beat by what? Oh, they were beat by teddy bears.
Is that why he took the Empire and jumped off the edge?
I'd have been like, well,
it's been good.
There's no real point to do this. We were beat by teddy bears.
Like, I literally killed every fucking Jedi there was.
Right, and then
we got took over every planet in the solar system. But this one,
I'm not gonna fight everyone's fight. Like, y'all can't beat some teddy bears.
Blew up my Death Star again.
You know, yeah.
Blew it again. What was the Robot Chicken one? What happened? He's talking to the Emperor.
Yeah.
Bunch of teenagers blew up the Death Star through a vent. Like, don't cry. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? What's her name? Padawan?
Padme.
Oh, shh. I'm sorry. They blew my Death Star up again?
But I mean, no. Like if I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I'd have to uninstall.
But it's not even that. So now the Rebels won, right? We're gonna redo that. We're gonna redo the whole Republic, and then less than 30 years later, you got taken over again by the One. Apparently, just one Jedi or Sith Lord can take over an entire galaxy.
I don't know. It all seemed kind of fishy to me.
It's kind of suspicious, huh?
Yeah, you know.
And then we had Leia floating through space. Force goes to her husband to talk to their son when Rey stabbed that bitch in the fucking stomach. Star Wars is Star Wars. We just want to talk about it because it's May 4th and it was a good subject because it's easy. Star Wars has been around since the 70s, so.
Right, you can always talk about Star Wars.
Look at the graphics. He kissed his sister.
The graphics did not age well.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, to do that kind of technological advanced stuff in the 70s, you gotta give him some credit. And on film.
Camera tricks, man. Camera tricks
I'm
were
just
on
saying.
point back then.
They did. When he was hanging upside down to grab his lightsaber, they just played it in reverse. He threw it on the ground.
Camera tricks were... They threw it on the ground.
They did. He said it. He was in an interview, guess with who? Graham Norton. Your favorite interview guy, Graham Norton.
I love Graham Norton. He's a funny motherfucker.
That's because they all can drink and stuff, and it's the red chair.
He's a funny guy.
It's the red chair.
It's the red chair. The one where he pulls the lever and they fall. You know?
He is a funny guy. To talk to multiple guests at once, to have a whole conversation.
He normally does 2 or 3.
4. I've seen 4.
He gets up there sometimes. Like if he has bands, they'll put stools.
And depending like what's getting released, like when X-Men got released, he had like the cast,
right?
And they would tell stories and
the Graham Norton show on BBC.
Different censorship.
Yeah,
we can cuss on this one.
Right. Also, somewhat.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
he loves going on Graham Norton.
They still have some rules and stuff like that, but.
I think that's all the time we got for today. We got some Apex to download.
Oh my God, do we?
Do we? Yes.
Years and years of Apex to download. This was supposed to be the most changes for a season, I think.
That's a lot. They had a whole introduction video.
And they've changed maps before, and it still wasn't as much.
They didn't have an instruction video how to play the fucking game.
Right.
Like, holy. And now apparently Ash took over.
I heard about mobile, too. Apex Mobile.
Oh, it's supposed to be on your phone?
You'll be able to play it on your phone.
I tried playing on the Switch. It doesn't.
I'm waiting for those people. You can tell Switch players like
because of their costumes,
because of the way they move, and their costumes.
Bob might have an advantage because he has a controller.
Yeah, Bob does great.
No, I'm saying compared to other Switch players, if they don't have a controller.
Oh, he does 110% better than most of the Switch players. Yeah,
like can't be playing.
He's got a controller. His problem is the small screen. Like if he had a regular Switch, he'd probably be fine.
Probably, yeah. Did it work with the communicating?
The headphones, no, it didn't. The Switch doesn't like anything that's not Switch, right?
Computer too, apparently.
Yeah, like it doesn't like.
Apparently, I can't communicate with you guys if I play it on the computer.
You can. We just have to be in the lobby. You can't be in the party chat. The PlayStation.
Oh, we have to
4
play like the
party
regular
chat.
thing.
Right.
I don't like that one.
All right, but don't forget that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and our charity is National Alliance of Mental Illness.
That's right.
NAMI.
And then apparently, if you donate now, they're matching until May 31st. I think it said.
Yep, all this month they'll up to a certain point. I imagine, like you can't just be like millionaire, and here's $1 million.
They'll just be happy there's $1 million.
Right, they're not going to be able to match that.
They're a charity.
Like they're a charity.
They have to raise another $1 million just to match it.
Also, don't forget you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Anchor
FM, YouTube, Facebook.
Don't forget
TikTok.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button because we're losing subscribers again.
Are we?
We're at 373. We were at 377.
That's because they didn't.
They didn't win. They're not true believers.
That's okay.
You can catch us tomorrow in the afternoon. Like I said, most likely, if we're lucky, we're going to play Apex, so we get to review it. I know we have a lot of Apex episodes, but, it's...
All the Apex. We should just be an Apex channel. Apex channel.
It's either News Channel or Apex Channel.
We call it our Apex.
Our Apex. We'll just change it to Apex Addicts.
Ooh, like,
Just steal it from the floor.
Hey, cutie, I like meth.
I like meth.
That was the funniest thing I'd ever read in my life.
Oh, my God.
Best pickup line ever.
Hey, cutie, I like
Don't forget
meth.
to catch us Tuesdays between 11 and 12.
10 and 11. 10
And
and 12.
Wednesdays on
4 and 6?
4 to 6.
Yeah, so we're doing afternoon episodes now.
You get a little bit more traffic during the afternoon, actually.
Try to stay awake longer. Try to get that late news.
It's a goal to keep Josh awake, so.
It is. So...